It's Dizzy. I'm out at the farm. If you've watched my videos for any length of time, you know that I like to camp out at the farm. And when I camp out, there's various things that I like to have out here. For instance, my fire ring, which has been moved. It used to be over there, and I used to have that area blocked off, which is where I put anything that I didn't want the horses to get to. That area is an area known on the farm as the pit. I'm assuming it was the former owners of the farm had that all dug out and they used to use it. There was a lot of stone in there. They would use it for gravel in various places of the farm. And it was not really safe for the horses. I had that blocked off. In fact, the chickens are, a lot of that used to be part of the pit. I filled in because it took me 40 hours to clean out the run-in as the former boarder had really left it a mess. And built the chicken pit on top of part of it. But the problem is the pit was fairly extensive and it came out over into this area. And this is what I have out here. I have an extension cord so I can charge my phone up. And there's other things I can do with that as well. Of course, I have my ring for the fire. This edge is sharp, so if the horses were to kick that over, they could get cut, which I didn't want. Got my grate, I've got a poker, I've got a table, I've got 3 chairs, which I got curbside shopping. I have a container to put walnuts in. It's on its side now for in case it rains. And I have a couple little tables, and I also have the rope here that I use for blocking the area off. If you watched my one short, you know I had to straighten up that post, and that was not easy. For the walnut tree here, I had to worry about roots and also worrying about the pit. Well, I came up with the idea to make a blockade with a couple of fence posts and a piece of cattle panel that I had out here. This was not easy to put in. Neither post is where I wanted it to be because I could not get the fence posts in. They're also not as deep as I wanted them to be. And I had planned to have the piece of cattle panel lined up with the post, and like I said, I couldn't get the post in. This one is a concrete slab on this side of it, and I don't know what all else on the other side of it. That piece of metal is something that I poured out. There's another one, I don't know what I did with it. I think it's in my feed stall. This one, I tried, I don't know how many different places to get the post in, and finally this is where I could get it in. It's not as deep as I wanted. The problem is this cattle panel. If you look at the top here, that is sticking up and all along the sides. And I was concerned with the horses because, like I said, they like to rub up on things. The owner of the farm years ago used to have a mini. She rubbed up on something we don't to this day know what she rubbed up on. She destroyed her eye. Had to have the vet come out and take the eye out. And that was not fun. So I was concerned about having that where the horses could rub on it. It's also got at the top. So what I came up with, I've got one of them done. I had tried to just block off the corners, but I didn't really like that. So nice bright orange, so it's nice and visible. I have pull noodle along there. We put in it along here as well. It takes just over 1 and then 1 for the top. And having that on, as long as nothing destroys it, should keep the horses safe if they do decide to rub up on this, which I'm hoping they don't because they might knock it over. But I hope that gives you some ideas, and I got to get back to work and finish this because I'm losing my light, and I'll talk at you later.